Hey everybody, welcome to this AirMech and Chill. I've chosen to do an AirMech and Chill for this just because I've been told that this is a pretty long game, and it's at the very least interesting, I think. While we're getting into this intro, once again I have a new microphone. Not sure if I'm going to continue using it or not. I usually use the microphone on this headset that I have on my head, but I don't know, this was a super sale for an Amazon Basics condenser microphone. And it was so cheap that I was like, alright, shoot, I'm gonna try it. It was like $15. Normally, I don't remember how long, what the retail price was. But, slickdeals.net, guys, if you don't look at Slick Deals or any other deal site like Deals Plus or, let's see, Deal News, I think there's Fat Wallet. Anyway, there's a lot of deal sites out there that tell you when there are going to be great sales, or when there are really great sales for certain things, and yeah, stuff like this pops up, so hey, whatever. So anyway, this is a pretty high tier game at the very least, with the exception of possibly YoJimboVevo, who I've never seen. But Anto, I've seen, very good player. MonsterScuff, I've seen a very good player. Obviously, happydeath is one of the best players in the game, but I'm guessing here that this is a weird carry. YoJimboVevo is probably not the best. Although happydeath getting a kill on Anto, so hey, pretty cool. Green team a little bit ahead, but that's just because the red team hasn't brought creeps yet. And a few probes out on the field, I guess, dropped for future grabbing. This is not a good move by the green team, man. That is a lot of red units to deal with, and you're ferrying it over, yeah, and like you're ferrying not really together. So it was a good decision for the green team to pull back. It's now going to be about the mid fight, or whoever can sustain a mid fight while trying to randomly hit corner units or corner outpost units and neutralize those or something like that. Wow, that was kind of weird. I'm not really sure why he didn't grenade either. Yeah, he has. Grenade would have been the better choice. I mean, how's grenade ever not the better choice if there's a bunch of units clumped? So the red team gonna be losing this right now. They are being overly aggressive. The Osprey healing some stuff up though. Yeah, alright. 39-27. But is that because, yeah, there's 4 probes on the ground, so those don't really count. So it's more like 31 to 40, or sorry, 39 right now, so. And, okay, Flackers versus Flackers, same thing. But Dillos. So it's the Dillos out on the field that are accounting for the upkeep difference. 24 to 23 units on the field, and considering those probes are still out, I'd say the red team is technically ahead. The bombing is actually pretty, yeah. happydeath gonna try, alright. MonsterScuff getting caught in the act by happydeath. Unfortunately, happydeath stationing a couple. Alright, gonna get a couple unit snipes here due to the long range of those Helix missiles. Oh, kind of missing there, but that's okay. I don't think anything's really happening over here. And happydeath's gonna get some unit snipes. Again, a little bit confused about grenades. I guess they've been nerfed really far down. I remember coming up with numbers of people, but I didn't think it went that far, but maybe they need to be buffed again. But then, you see, like, it's really fine line. Like, it goes from broken, or it goes from weak to broken really, really easily. It's crazy. But happydeath, oh no, MonsterScuff here responding, okay. Did not, I saw a number, I just assumed it was still happydeath, but MonsterScuff catching happydeath, or noticing the unit cluster, but lost a decent amount himself. 55 to 39, so the red team's way ahead. Way ahead here. All the neutral units have been cleared. The red team's really pushing green team back here. Balloons, oh god, happydeath. It's gonna drop him on the enemy side, but the flackers, there's so many flackers. Anto, okay, Anto's just basically gonna slowly kill them. Balloons have so much health, and rightfully so. I mean, it's gonna be... Oh! Oh! That was great. Wow. And Anto getting focused by the red team. So I don't know how this game is going to be long. The green team is getting kind of clobbered. Happy Death with Radar Guardians. Weird. As a Helix, I don't know. Blaster Guardians are pretty dope for Helix, just because it's not really an energy consumer. It doesn't really use up energy very much. And, you know, normal fire plus the Blade Guardian, or Blaster Guardians is pretty great. Because the missiles are actually pretty high with it when it comes to DPS. MonsterScuff just gonna take those balloons in the face? No. Gonna decide to kill it. Balloons are pretty expensive though. They're like 3,600 or something like that. They're pretty expensive. They're like almost a tank. But if they can get a kill, sometimes they're like crazy worth it. Oh god, right there. MonsterScuff again. Oh man. Oh man. And Anto, is Anto gonna get focused? Happy Death gonna focus him down, and once you get to the post, the balloons are gonna hit the. Oh, okay, the flackers got him. The flackers got him. Oh man, because like, you can focus a mech, right, and they're gonna get low on health, and they're gonna have to go back to an outpost to heal. But then the balloons can burst damage them down while they're over the outpost. It's crazy, but they flew over so many flackers that they didn't really stand a chance of surviving that. So no one really trying to harass corners right now. It's all about the mid fight. Which is not that surprising, I guess. But, you know, that's the type of thing you tend to see. It's one of the two, I guess. You super hard mid fight or sustain mid while trying to sneakily take a corner and then heavily defend it before the enemy can respond. That's kind of Biohazard 101, I guess. Says the guy that doesn't really play. But yeah, I mean, come on. You watch enough, right? You kind of realize. And then Anto gonna sneak them. Yeah, you just gotta really lure the balloons to your AA, and then you're pretty much good. 61 to 57. Goliaths. Happy Death at level 7. The MonsterScuff doing a good job keeping up, a decent job keeping up. The bombing, oh, did not hang back at his post enough. And Happy Death still getting that focus. The balloon actually getting the finish. That is so many units. How many artillery do they have pointing in? 3? Yeah, 3 versus, I think, just 1. Oh, no, 2. 3 versus 2. It's not a crazy difference. Happy Death. See, the crazy thing is, the long range lets you snipe from long distances with no energy consumption. Which, sure, it's different. It's like, why does, I think what James said was like, everything, like, why does everyone want everything to be different? Mostly because of balance purposes. Like, you can't just say, mechs have different ranges. Well, then, you have to go do another balance pass on units. Because a lot of the, units' range and, you know, harassability is dependent on the common mech range. The common mech fire range. So, I don't know, there's so many factors. There's so many factors. It's very irritating to think about, after thinking about for so many years. But the green team actually able to, I wasn't even paying attention. I was just kind of, I was looking at my phone. I'm not gonna lie. I was looking at my phone real quick. With the green team sniping the top left corner, right out from the red team's nose, but the red team neutralizing, and green team pulling back pretty quick. Didn't really fight that hard to keep that outpost, which is a little sad to see, but whatever. Happy Death still going with the balloons. The balloons allowing him to make a lot of things happen. Because even if they don't kill the mechs, they sort of force them to behave in a certain way. You kind of need to fly in circles, get out of the current area. You can't continue to micro and stuff. So he's kind of using that to his advantage. Getting extra unit snipes on the ground and stuff like that. Then eventually it does lead to some mech kills. Anto actually not... Oh, wow. Oh, will he be able to... No. Oh, God. That was so close. MonsterScuff with the death ray, but saved by YoJimboVevo. Whoa, Happy Death getting killed by MonsterScuff. The death ray can actually hit mechs in the air, which is nuts, man. I really don't like that change. The mechs can shoot mechs in the air when they're on the ground. So why not vice versa? I don't understand. You put that in, you know, yeah, so weird. Such weird choices here. But anyway, whoa, I accidentally scrolled up. Anto bombing away. The green team actually getting a lot of units finished. Oh, but Anto getting focused again. Oh no, the balloon got a kill. Happy Death is bringing out so many balloons. It's really, I'm really having a hard time keeping track of how many or where they are on the field and paying attention to them rather than paying attention to the mechs and the action and the units, unit micro, unit positioning, all that stuff. So, then Anto continuing to bomb. It's just a single goalie. I don't know if he realizes that. Or no, two goalies. Goalies are not really bombable. Yeah, go for the lighter units. Go for the less health dense units. Oh boy, Happy Death with a drop here. Did not even pay attention to that. I was just focusing on the bombing. Anto dropping what he can. Might as well land and slash, guy. There you go. Red units are going to be finished off, but a lot of the green units are finished off too. This is pretty clear. Okay. MonsterScuff coming back with creeps, so he's okay. Happy Death getting finished by Anto there. And YoJimbo, so double kill by Anto. Team wipe for the green team. Will they be able to make anything of it? Will they be able to make anything of it? Ah. Kinda no. Kinda no. They didn't really do anything. They almost got something done down here, but not really. This is just doing nothing. They need to move this up. Like, this is doing work. This is being this is, you know, meaningful. But this needs they need to do something with that for sure. Or else the red team's just gonna be able to make a comeback. Even though they're way down right now. Still, you know. Oh, MonsterScuff getting killed by Happy Death. And Anto's still bombing. Anto might want to change his course. The red unit spread is very good. So the clump factor is not super high, so not very bomb efficient. So yeah, probably wanna change course of change direction, change your approach here. Honeypot going down. Again, this was doing, man, so sad to see something like that. And Anto does turn and burn before he's able to, before he gets finished off there. So good drop there, repositioning that goal. He was gonna bring it back. I'm actually not even sure where he was going with that. And now Happy Death can be able to get that finish on the Goliath. MonsterScuff not coming back in time. Such a shame. Such a shame. Happy Death with more balloons. Oh god. Oh god, what's gonna happen? MonsterScuff, no! MonsterScuff, no! Oh! You know the whole mechs crash and like crash land and stuff now when they die. I'm sad to see that they don't just completely go boom when the balloons hit. Like balloons should make the mechs die the way that they did before. You know what I mean? It's a different thing because the balloon is basically a bomb on the mech, so it should just make the mech explode right then and there. It has nothing to do with their health. It has to do with the fact that a bomb exploded right where the mech is. So Happy Death with let's see, Gangster, Joker, T99. What a weird combination of units, but I guess it kind of makes sense considering the weight of all those units. And Anto actually low on health. Happy Death should have lifted off there, but now too many units, too long being there, a little bit overextended, so lost both of the gangsters. So kind of not really a great attack by Happy Death. But gonna try to jumper cheese over here. Anto gonna respond to it pretty freaking quickly, and jumpers are gonna go down. And Happy Death in deep behind enemy lines. Will he be able to survive here? Yes, has plenty of energy to Q heal, and he'll be just fine. Just freaking fine. YoJimboVevo. Oh my god. I'm gonna call him Yo. It's way easier. So, Yo, bringing a Gorgon down. Happy Death. With creeps, I mean, sure. If you can briefly take the outpost, you get a little bit of cash, but then you're giving the enemy a good amount of experience, actually. Because neutralizing an outpost gives you think 250 experience, which is weird. I think it should at the very least just be experience per creep knocked down. Not like you can knock all 4 down. It's kind of a burst of experience, really. It's like a lot compared to like making units. I think the only comparable thing to neutralizing posts regarding experience gained is killing a mech. Pretty much killing a mech is the only other thing comparable. And this is going to be pretty... Yeah, goalie's out on the field. Unit lines have been kind of established. The green team's unit line is not really the best thing ever. They could definitely do a better job there. They should start to reposition here. This goalie is kind of way out in front with nothing else to support. Let's follow happydeath. Let's see what he's doing. Okay, stationing some units over there. I guess for an eventual ferry over, an eventual quick ferry over. And some balloons. Oh boy, Anto with a marker. A missile silo marker. The green team won't see that. But the funny thing is, they're if YoJimbo can apply an overshield to all those units, the nuke won't do anything. Which is hilarious. Because it's a single hit. Oh, but he's not gonna be able to get back there. He's just trying to defend against this creep drop, and he's missing horribly. Oh gosh. Yes. The marker, has the nuke been fired yet? Where is it? Where is it? Where's the nuke? Where is it? Oh! Wait, was the marker... I'm confused. The marker can't be disarmed. It can only be killed by melee units, which is Butcher, Grinder, and Roller, and there's none of those on the field, so where did the marker go? Oh. Okay. I guess it's still there. Wow. Why wasn't the green pillar of light coming out? Anyway. Kablooey. Lots of ray units dead. Could have been saved with a single overshield right before the impact, but I don't think YoJimbo was aware that the marker was even there. And now it's 66 to 72. It's not even that big of a deal. So yes, okay, this game goes long. Got it. Gotcha. I gotcha. Whopper's out on the field for the red team. Man, where did that name come from? I don't get it. Like, they could have picked so many things that were not that great, right? There were probably a lot of potential names like, let's see, something that maintains control and allows, like, even controllers, sustainers, I don't know, anything, just something, some, like, generic crappy name. But instead, they picked the thing that Burger King is famous for. It's so weird. So weird. Anyway, 72-78. Where's all the green team stuff, dude? There's a good amount here. There's barely anything at the front line, which is ridiculous. And just a metric ton of crap back here. Why? I don't know. No freaking clue. Anto gonna try to cheese. Oh no, just gonna do some drops. Oh, and has a marker. Has a marker down. Gonna drop it there, but again, needs to bomb. Needs to bomb, or else that overshield. There you go. Oh no, Gorian got the finish. Did not heal up enough, and the marker was noticed, and the red team will move away, so it doesn't even matter. And the green team is not using it for its other intended purpose, which is to force the enemy out of position, because they have a lot of units back here and are not using them at all. So right now, the green team, I would say, is at a disadvantage positionally, for sure. And now happydeath might be able to get this neutralization with 3 gangsters and a Joker. Gonna distract with a Goliath, so MonsterScuff successfully thwarting that attempt to neutralize, a quick neutralize by happydeath. And this is here, this is hilarious. There you go, repositioning. But the red team sees it. The red team sees it and will start to move around. And it's going to be a while before that thing is fired. Where the hell is the silo? I don't even see it. Where's the silo, man? I'm really confused. Oh, right here. Oh my god, crowded and tons of units. But again, there's nothing over here. very much pointless. The funny thing is, it's so cheap. Like, oh man, I could go on. So much to talk about in AirMech Talk. So many topics, so many things, so many complaints. People don't agree with me, but they should. They should, because I'm right and they're wrong. Happy Death gonna put that gangster on follow, finishing off pretty much all the whoppers in the area. Anto not like picking them up. Okay, there you go. Weird to try to drop and kill rather than, you know, first thing that you do is save the socket units and then start to fight back. But number one, don't lose the freaking socket units that the enemy came over to harass, and that is disgusting. I hate that that's in the game, but anyway. You hop until you can get on the outpost. It's like the whole airplane and ground plane, the two planes. The plane in the air and the plane in the ground. That's like pointless now. Because there's so many tricks around it. Or using it that it's disgusting. The dynamics are just like really disappointing now. A little bit surprised to see the MonsterScuff hasn't really been abducting that much. I guess it's Biohazard, it's a small map. Happy Death gonna try to neutralize him. We'll probably actually get it this time, but so close to the green side, and creeps are right there. He didn't have any creeps to take the outpost under his control. It's just really a harassment for the sake of harassment. I don't think really there's anything you can do. Once this happens on this map, like, what do you do? You know? That's why I don't like small maps like this. Or maps with, like, not many paths. Like, it would be great, in my opinion. Oh, it would be great if, like... So this map is kind of like... Let me drag with a mouse here. This map is kind of like just a big square, right? It would be great if all the current, like, chasm or pit, whatever you want to call that, was low ground. So you could move your units through it. Obviously, it would take a lot of redesign cosmetically in this map, but that would add so much to the possibilities that you could, you know, the possible approaches you could make on this map. Like, imagine if this was a bridge and you could pass under this. Oh my god. And there was a ramp up here for example. So many things you could do. All the possibilities. All the paths. Put a couple neutral units down so they're, you know, the early game light unit rushes are not so broken. And bada boom, you got a decent map on your hands. As of right now, the ways you can approach are just so bottlenecked. And it's really very ferry heavy, which might have been better in older style game, but right now it's the amount of unit control you have now and the fact that you can't really utilize it is a little bit sad. Anyway, not to hate on the map specifically, I'm kind of hating on the general AirMech map design philosophy that a lot of people use. Everyone uses that whole, you need a mid, you need outposts that are kind of like one closer to mid, one a little bit further from mid. Everything has to look sort of like dual, you know, in terms of outpost structure and approach ability for your outposts. And it's a little bit sad to see that we can't really have something different than that. And custom maps don't really get tested enough, unfortunately. Because there's no real avenue to do that besides gathering people and actively saying, we need to test this map. So, it's a little bit sad. It'd be nice if there was an opt-in for custom maps, and like certain custom maps can be picked by the community every month to be rotated into the matchmaking pool. And then if you check that box, and if the other person has that box checked, you'll only have custom maps in the custom map pool. That'd be cool. So even though they're not cosmetically, you know, tested, I don't know. That would make me more motivated to make maps, I guess. But whatever. 88 to 88. Green team has a couple more whoppers down on the field, considering they have a max of 93, whereas the red team has a max of 87. Not really relevant in this situation. I'm a little bit surprised to see nukes have pretty much been ended. MonsterScuff has 86,000 credits in his bank. which is crazy. Happy Death maybe will be able to pull this off. Maybe he'll be able to pull this off. Yes, the red team has not responded, or the green team has not responded yet. They're now going to move on to the next post to try to get neutralization. Q healing to try to stay alive here, and he will be able to do so, but he needs to get out of there pretty soon. It is way deep in enemy territory with two very highly skilled players on your side. Happy Death getting finished off by Anto, not able to get the neutralization on the post. Oh, sorry, Happy Death finishing off Anto and killing, and now getting himself killed. Wow. I don't know, this game is making me kind of tired and delirious. MonsterScuff gonna force a retreat of the Goliath with the Abduct. That's the way I love seeing Abduct being used. That's awesome. But the green team taking the bottom right corner back. Oh my god. Now what? Now what, guys? How is this game possibly gonna end? Progress needs to be made somehow. And I guess if you have the money, just make some balloons. YoJimbo also floating at 53. MonsterScuff maxed out. Even though they aren't maxed upkeep, might as well bring something consumable, like balloons or bombs. Or, shoot, sell off some of your units and then start just pushing infantry randomly. Like, you know, massing up infantry, stacking infantry, and just... Or stack your creeps, man. I'm a little surprised to see that creep stacking is not a thing since creeps have been, you know, commandable. It's weird. You just fly over them and hit C. Fly over them and hit C. Move them all, put them on in a certain spot, especially at level 4 creeps. At 15 minutes and up into the game, you know, everyone should really start seriously considering creep stacking. Yep, that was repositioned. Those red units, that was definitely not all. And now the red team's actually being aggressive here in the mid-fight. Why have the unit lines not been moved up? It's so weird not to see unit lines not being moved up at all. And they're like vertical rather than horizontal. Parallel rather than perpendicular. It's weird. Weird and weird. I guess, so Biohazard doesn't really facilitate that type of movement, I guess. Because of these freaking holes right here. I wish the holes weren't there. Now that I think about it. Would be great to see no holes. But red team now making a move. So this is going to basically decide the game. If the red team can successfully do this, can successfully push and not really lose too many units, which I think is going to happen because Anto getting himself killed. We're holding for a decent amount, but there's too much AA. And a lot of red units getting finished off by the green nuke, but it's okay. They've been able to push up. Happy Death with more balloons out on the field, and if they can keep the green team dead... Oh, but Flack getting finished up. YoJimboVevo. I feel like I'm saying, I feel like someone's pranking me with that name. But Happy Death might be able to get neutralization. And neutralization on this post would be pretty huge. Even though the green team has more unit presence over here, losing the post is pretty big. Ah, no. There's just too many creeps walking in. Bertha's actually firing in. MonsterScuff might be finished up by Happy Death here. No, blinking back just in the nick of time. So Happy Death gonna drop to finish off this Goliath. Not saved by Anto. Oh, man. MonsterScuff getting... Oh, the balloons are so great. The balloons are so great. You know what Happy Death could do actually right now is kill the freaking Whoppers. And so that will prevent them from reinforcing. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Whoppers. I think each gives you 4? Something like that. Or 3? Maybe even 5. But it's one of those numbers. Very insightful, I know, guys. It's one of those numbers. So it's in the range of 8 times 3 to 8 times 5, which is 24. To 40. Wow, I couldn't think of that for some reason. Wow, I was about to say 60, which was wrong. That's 5 times 12, not 8. Anyway, red team continuing the pressure. They'll probably be able to get the win now, finally. YoJimbo ferrying up. Happy Death finishing off Whoppers, but at this point, the green team can't really produce too much. This is everything they have left on the field, except for a little bit here. Could probably ferry him over, but I don't think it would really matter, considering the current state of the game. And the current map control. Happydeath faring over to the right. Red team could probably just straight up push. And, yeah, as long as they keep this outpost from being taken back, it's an easy eventual win. MonsterScuff now dropping one Goliath there. Another green nuke, but doesn't really get anything done. Where is the silo this time? Here, okay. Actually, a goalie and 2 level 4 creeps and a level 3 creep will do a decent amount of damage, but YoJimboVevo is here to respond. Needs to body block with a Gorgon. There you go. And the goalie. happydeath coming over here now. I would expect the lunchbox to go up for the red team because the only hope for the green team at this point is pretty much drops. MonsterScuff able to drop the goalie before he gets killed. But again, it won't really do too much because the red team is here to body block with their mechs. Anto trying to get whatever he can bombed, but as he is, I would think it's the level 4 bombs now. Yes, level 4 bombs. But still, against goalies, bombs aren't really going to do too much. He might eventually get them killed, but even then, again, even then, the difference in the game right now is just too high. I think that was dropped here. Yeah, there you go. Nothing really done. Ugh. The one Bertha, oh my god, that's hilarious. A lot of defense here because this is like the critical outpost not to lose. But wow, this game has dragged like a mother. 4 balloons. happydeath really wants to get that kill on Anto right now, or MonsterScuff actually. Oh, but MonsterScuff able to abduct that Bertha. Did not really put it in the best position, but hey, whatever. happydeath saving that Goliath, utilizing it very well, while YoJimbo is over here creating a decent goalie line, but the marker, oh, 2 markers down. I don't think they're gonna kill the goalie, are they? No. And happydeath even saved it. So nothing. Why isn't the red team sniping the missile silo? It's really weird. happydeath trying to body block with whatever he can, accidentally brings a balloon, which is funny. Anto trying to keep the upkeep under wraps over here, killing the Whopper, which does bring the red team under, briefly, under their, or over their unit cap. MonsterScuff trying to abduct a Goliath, but ain't gonna happen. Yeah. Now the game has hit another lull. But the red team could probably push all in at this point and would be fine. I don't see a way out of that. Or yeah, for the green team. Don't see a way out of that. 117 to 63. Mostly goalies over here. A Devastator right here at the front. Anto with 4 bombs. 4 bombs and boosters with his bomber. Against Goliaths, again, still not really going to be that great. Might as well use their saucer. happydeath able to clear this bottom right. Goes back under green team control, but both green players have been finished off, so this is red team's outpost for the taking right now. Again, happydeath with 4 radar guardians. Gonna come back with a couple jumpers. Needs to just drop some defensive units. Has the gangster, could just move these up. I think this is going to be a domination damage victory at this point. 33 minutes in. No idea why the green team hasn't surrendered. No idea why the red team hasn't put up a lunchbox yet. I guess that's why the green team hasn't surrendered, because they actually still do stand a chance. happydeath body blocking. But they actually could win with drops because they're at a 3rd health right now, red team. Which is, that's nuts. MonsterScuff flying by to scout, seeing where the holes are, you know, how effective a drop would be, trying to figure that out. How effective certain drops of certain types could be, where he could drop, how fast could he do it, blah, blah, blah. All that information is what you need to get by the just one scouting run. And Anto again dropping a silo marker, missile marker. Now we're going to reposition it to the front. Happy Death sees it. Anto going to reposition it one more time. Gonna get repositioned again. Needs to drop it under green units. It's harder to see, or enemy units, so under the red units. It is harder to see. You do see the, you know, the tower of light. And the green team actually might get the win here. With another drop. Oh god, MonsterScuff with another Longhorn. They're dropping at top. Got one shot in. But a coordinated team drop between MonsterScuff and Anto21 might actually get the job done. Where's the marker? Right here. Oh, that's meaningful. Boom! Wow! Goliath almost finished off. And, okay, the green team might actually be able to get back, to get this outpost back. To start making a comeback. Wow. Red team, where's your lunchbox? Red team didn't bring a lunchbox. It's very clear right now that the red team didn't bring a lunchbox. They need to wall off as hard as they possibly can. Technically, the green team can get this game can win this game with nukes. You do tick off a tiny amount of fort health with a nuke. With a missile, rather. Which is funny. It's really fun to see that. Super weird, but... And missile again. It's weird that the green team didn't babysit them, but hey, whatever. Anto gonna go over here. And MonsterScuff with another double Longhorn drop. Oh boy. I don't see the red team winning this. They need to just go, okay, there we go. Happy Death is like, okay. We're screwed if we don't go now. Use everything you have. Use everything you possibly have. And that's it. He just needs to use everything he possibly has. And he just needs to babysit the fort to prevent any more drops from doing any meaningful damage for the rest of the game. He's going all in. Oh my god, that's so crazy. The green team does not realize it's happening. And the green team's actually dealing with a drop of their own, but they have a lunchbox. They don't need to worry as much. And someone on the green team has Dillos. Oh my god, they could just do a quad Dillo drop. That would do tons of damage. Even if there was a lot of defense over here, they just need to pick one hole, drop 4 Dillos. Nuke going down, not really going to be that relevant. There's so much going in now. Now the green team definitely sees that the red team's going all in. They have to realize that all those units came from the fort. The majority of the red team's units were on the fort, and right now that's just insane. The red team is going all in, and if the green team can't defend against this, or if they can't get the finish using drops right now, they're lost. There's way too many Goliaths over here. Even though they're coming in kind of single file, they're you know. Oh my god, come on, drop, guys. Green team, drop. Oh god. Use quad Dillo drop. Oh no. 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 Anto trying to whirlwind, but it's too late. It's too late. Oh, that's so sad. The green team could have had it. The green team had it. They could have gotten the win. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say about that. I said everything that I needed to say already, I think. Dude, guys, please, please, please learn from my casts. Just please. Oh my god. That was too much to bear. That was too much in my heart and my soul. Please leave comments. If you guys have stayed this far, please just take the time to tell me what you thought. What was your favorite part? What the hell happened just now? Should the green team have realized that all those units came from all the defense that's been preventing them from getting the drop win this entire time? I think the answer should have been yes, personally. The funny thing is, this game was sent in to me a while ago, so it's likely that all 4 players forgot this game already. I don't know. Maybe. It's possible. I don't know. It's hard to forget this game, actually, so we'll see. Oh, God. If anybody plays games like this or spectates games like this, please send them in. Please let me know that it's awesome for certain awesome reasons and I just have to watch to the end. Stuff like that. Just your descriptions are very important with your replay submissions. Oh, the horror.